Hello everyone, I'm Nicholas Skinner, co-creator of Skinner Games. Welcome to another episode of Game Reviews in 5 minutes or less. In this episode we'll be talking about the Master's Tome. It is a customizable GM screen. I got mine in a nice fancy forest green. Reading the back. Knowledge without bound. Upon opening the Master's Tome, one truth becomes abundantly clear. This is a tome unlike any other. You'll find no printed pages betwixt the covers, for the Master's Tome is instead a boundless font. The onus is yours to fill it with the knowledge you require. Zeroth, Grand Archivist. You control every aspect of your campaign. Why can't you control your GM screen? Free yourself from stock standard screens full of tables you don't need. This hardy 4-panel GM screen is completely customizable. Just prepare the content you want on a piece of paper, then slide it into one of the tome's 8 pockets. You can even add notes directly on the waterproof vinyl with the included dry erase marker. It includes 4-panel GM screen, dry erase marker, 4 art inserts, and 4 free Dungeons & Dragons and Pathfinder reference pages. Upon opening the Master's Tome, you will find this kind of square piece here. It actually feels and looks a lot like the outside of a 3-ring binder. You'll find the nice inserts here. This vinyl, as they said, is waterproof, so you can use your nice dry erase markers. Now this is the actual GM side here, and I'm going to open it up and turn it around so you guys can see what it looks like. So when you get it stock, these are the outside inserts that you get. It's actually quite long. Wish I could show you guys at a table, but I'm out in my workshop right now, and there's not really a clean space for you to see it on. But it's quite a long. I mean, this is my arm here. You'll be able to hide a lot of things back there to throw at your players. As I read off the back, it comes with a bunch of inserts. First of all, the Open Gaming License, because that's always important. Some of the useful things, player references. Also, they're all demarked with what system they belong to, either the D&D 5th edition or the Pathfinder. These are double-sided, and some of them come with some pretty impressive pieces of art. I quite like this one. And on them you'll find a lot of useful things, like attacks of opportunity rules, rules for adventuring. There's a combat breakdown here for Pathfinder and 5th edition. Player reference sheets, like it says, and this is kind of fun, the boss monster, so you can put your big bad for the session down there. The dry erase marker works pretty good on it too. You can see here some names that I've written on it, and just it comes right off. There's a little bit of residue that's left behind. Eventually it'll build up over time, but if you put a little bit of Windex on a paper towel, you can rub that off pretty well. This screen is pretty neat. I was actually looking for something to use for my home games, because I run a Swords and Wizardry campaign, and I wanted to be able to have something that I could interchange things out. The outside has pockets as well, so you can place things like combat options or healing on the face so that the players can see it on a regular basis. And the screen is big enough that I can hide a bunch of stuff back there. I like to use props and miniatures as well, so keeping some of the bigger props back there would be nice so that they're not just kind of hanging out all over my table. One con for me is the shape of it. It doesn't really fit an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper so well. It comes with these nice custom sheets, so if you're playing Pathfinder or Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, you're pretty set and golden, and that's nice. But if you're using anything else, you're going to be using 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper more than likely, because I highly doubt you have this format of paper lying around. And that's a lot of wasted space on either side. I actually didn't bring one out with me, which I probably should have done, but you can see that it's just not going to fit the shape of paper really well. It's not a deal breaker to have a lot of space on either side, but it would have been nice to be able to make the biggest use out of this as possible. Now, I made a big boo-boo when I came out here, and I did not write down the price that I paid for it, so I can't tell you guys in this broadcast how much it actually costs, but I will put that knowledge and a link to the product in the description below. My overall opinion of the Master's Tome is it's quite a quality product. It actually comes in a number of different colors. As I said, I have the forest green. It also comes in blue, red, and black, I believe. Stratagem did a really solid job with this, and you really can't go wrong with it. So for those looking for a customizable GM screen instead of just the standard one that comes with any system, take a look at the Master's Tome. If you appreciate what we're doing, please like our video and subscribe to our channel. Once a week we try and come out with a new product, whether that is a game or some fun little tool that we can use as GMs or DMs or even players. And the first Saturday of every month we broadcast our show Retro Role Playing, where we play through the history of role-playing games. We play through what has been, what's going on now, and some things that are happening in the future. So please keep an eye on us. Thank you for watching. Happy gaming!